Hi everyone, Shannon Miller here for the Tom Bush family of dealerships with some AskPatty.com automotive advice for women. We're here with Tom Bush Service Manager Howard Smithson to talk about how to jumpstart a dead battery. We'll all have one of these eventually, so this is one basic maintenance item that everyone should know. Jumpstarting a car incorrectly can cause damage to both vehicles, so it's important to follow these steps exactly and never jumpstart a car near an open flame. Line both cars up so the batteries are as close as can be. Make sure the cars are in park, both cars are turned off and not touching each other before you connect the cables. Make sure all headlights, blinkers, car radios, and ACs are off, radar detectors are unplugged, cell phones unplugged, everything off. Familiarize yourself with the positive and negative terminals of both car batteries so you know exactly which one is which. All batteries are clearly marked, but you may have to clean off some corrosion to see it. Usually the positive battery cable is red or orange, and usually the negative or ground cable is black, but always check for yourself to be sure. The cables must be connected in this exact order listed below. 4 easy steps. Connect the dead car battery first in this order. Connect the positive cable end to the positive post of the dead battery. Connect the other end of the positive cable to the positive post of the good battery. Connect one end of the negative cable to the negative post of the good battery. Connect the other end of the negative cable to a good, solid, shiny, non-painted metal part of the engine on the dead car. Usually a giant shiny nut on the engine block will do. A painted, dirty, or oily nut will not work. You may see a spark as you connect the ground and complete the circuit. That's normal. And here's a common mistake. You usually want to avoid placing the negative cable directly on the dead battery to minimize the chance for explosions. You should only use the ground post on the dead battery as a last resort. Now we start the engine on the good car and we should be able to start our dead car. You may have to wait a few minutes for the dead battery to charge, so be patient. Now that your dead car has been successfully jump-started, you can remove the cables in the reverse order that you connected them, being careful not to let the battery cable clamps touch each other. First, the negative cable from the engine block of the car that was jump-started. This breaks the circuit. Then disconnect the other end of the negative cable from the negative post of the good battery. Disconnect the positive cable from the positive post of the good battery. And finally, disconnect the other end of the positive cable from the positive post of the dead battery. Congratulations, you're back on the road. If your battery dies suddenly without explanation, or if it seems to die often, then have it tested. It may be time for a replacement. Also, invest in some jumper cables if you haven't already. You can find more tips and advice from the Ask Patty special sites at tombush.com, and you can always count on the experts like Howard at any Tom Bush dealership. See you next time.